There is one activity out there that I spent 10,000 hours on it of my entire life. This activity, I was doing it ever since I was like 4 years old. Little me was curious and he got hooked on it instantly. The infinite source of just content that he could consume and watch in there was basically limitless because no matter how much he could watch, there would just be always new and new videos coming and being uploaded there that he wouldn't be able to catch up anytime soon. And even if he niched down to like a small niche in that space, he wouldn't be able to even stand a chance when it comes to consuming all of the content. I'm, of course, talking about YouTube, the website that we are both on right now, the website that you're watching this video right now on. For most of my life, YouTube limited me very fucking much. I remember spending so many countless hours just watching video games content, like Plants vs. Zombies content. I used to watch that back in like 2013 to like 2016, I believe. Then also like Angry Birds content. That shit was my favorite. And of course, the Angry Birds Go racing videos. Those were pure gold. And especially the Minecraft Let's Plays. I was hooked on them since like 2012 until like 2016. Every single day, when I would come back home from middle school or from kindergarten, I would always speedrun the fuck out of the way when it comes to, my entire house, to my room, and I would load up my PC and binge watch for hours on end. I would basically analyze every single piece of the content that I was consuming. It didn't matter from what kind of a YouTuber it was, I would just watch it anyway. I wouldn't care how much edited the video was. All I wanted was just some kind of an entertainment. Books at that time weren't very entertaining for me. And plus, there was also this subconscious feeling of trauma because, yeah, my teachers weren't treating me very pleasantly when it comes to school. They were, I don't want to say abusive, but yeah, they basically yelled at me for everything. They didn't motivate me to study. They saw that they were teaching me something when, in the exact opposite, they were actually making me more disgusted when it comes to the education system. And yeah, I just wanted to relax and have some time off. I thought to myself, I wanted to just doze off and I just wanted to get some new kind of an entertainment. I didn't want to be entertained at school anymore. I just wanted to watch this for the rest of my life. And this action, and this addiction, and this negative feedback loop continued with me for years on end. And I never truly realized it until I was in the quarantine when I was 13 years old. When the quarantine was at its peak in early 2021, I realized that I was watching YouTube for 10 years already because I was almost 14 years old. And I have this vague memory that I started watching YouTube at around the start of early 2011. So it really dawned on me that, oh fuck, I've been having this addiction for 10 years now. I'm not even 15 years old. What the fuck am I doing? And especially now, since, the entire world was locked up, you couldn't even go out for a fucking walk. You couldn't even walk your dog like 100 meters from your house. That was a real law in my country that you just had to apply to. You couldn't even basically like go past your property gates after like 8 p.m. What kind of a rule is that? I thought to myself. And so, of course, when you also have the teachers yelling at you, not at school, but at your own house. When you also have all of the disappointment when it comes to the education system, even haunting you at your home, then yeah, it really is hard to just want to face your fears and actually fight it back. And especially when you're just 13 years old, when you're 14 years old, it's very hard. You just want to relax. You want someone to look after you. You want someone to be there for you to hear out your feelings. And so I got that pleasure from watching YouTubers. And that was the reason why I watched YouTube for that long. YouTube was also the reason why I got into video games in the first place. I am fully confident that if I never watched a single YouTube video and instead I started to read books, I would have never I would have never played a single hour of Minecraft. I wouldn't feel nostalgic towards it. I wouldn't feel anything towards that game. I would never, ever in my entire life play CSGO, Terraria. I don't know what other games, but you understand what I'm trying to say. YouTube was the gateway when it comes to me indulging in bad habits. And finally, after like 3 years of trying to quit it, I am fully confident and I can finally say with full on confidence that I've overcame that bad addiction that was limiting my potential for years. I finally keep myself busy with actual important tasks that matter in the long term, and I am fulfilled during the process. I make my surroundings proud of me, and they give me that positive energy back to me. And I'm now stuck in this positive feedback loop that I don't want to get out of, and that keeps me going. No matter the life test, no matter the goal, I always get supported, no matter what. And that was exactly what I was looking for when it comes to YouTube. But there was one thing that I still needed to overcome. Yeah, sure, I could do all of these dopamine detox strategies. I could do this ratio that I sometimes teach on my channel where you basically like take away 5 minutes from your time that you spend on YouTube every week and you put that 5 minutes into something productive and you scale that up over the periods of years and it works eventually and it does work because it is actually a really great strategy that you should try and I tried it and it works alongside with the strategy that I mentioned prior, which is dopamine detox. But what I'm trying to say is that you're just putting a bandage over the wound. You must remember that you still have this thought inside of you that you weren't living to your fullest potential, that you made all of your surroundings disappointed about you because you did nothing about this addiction for a whole ass decade of your life. Instead of you running and charging towards your problems like a real man, you came and charged up your mobile phone or your tablet, or you went straight to your PC and you charged towards there and you scrolled for hours every single day and for and into the double digits when it comes to the weekends. I had no difficulty spending 10 hours every single Sunday just watching Minecraft or Plants vs Zombies videos. I genuinely had no problem with that. I could sit there for an eternity. But do you know what I did? I recognized that I had this wound inside of me. And guess what? Even though it was 10,000 hours of my life, 10,000 hours in something that will bring you into mastery in any kind of niche, in any kind of skill, actually. So if I spend those 10,000 hours reading books, imagine at what kind of a level I would be now. But guess what? I am a timeless reader on self evolution. So I always look to the brightest, furthest future that lies months, years, decades ahead of me. I don't look at what was in the past. I am here to evolve. I am here to grow. I am here to overcome my past struggles and grow stronger with it. I realize that I have a stronger future ahead of myself, and I must not limit myself with my past decisions. What happened in the past happened, but the future starts now, and it is up to you what you decide to do about it. So I decided to forgive myself. And once I forgave myself that I was doing all of these mistakes over the past years, running away from my problems, not doing anything about it, putting all of my prized energy into watching other people's garbage and giving me my most important currency, which is time. I forgave myself and I decided to channel that freeing energy into something worthwhile, like reading books, working on an online business, indulging in online communities, and actually getting real value from the people around me, actually learning how to communicate like a fucking human being, and creating a better relationships for myself. And that's the way that you can truly, fully forgive someone. It is to recognize that you cannot change the past, but that you have the power to change for the future. Whatever happened in the past happened. I don't care how big the wound is. I don't care how much they hurt you. As long as you don't forgive them and you keep that negative energy inside of yourself, you just won't grow. You can try all these productivity techniques, but they will work at only like 50% of the efficiency. But if you forgive yourself, you will completely overcome any kind of struggle. Trust me, I saw this with YouTube the other day. I tried all of these techniques, and yet I was still spending like 1 hour every single day just watching YouTube videos, which was still a huge improvement from the 5 hours that I used to spend on it every single day. And now that I forgave myself, and I found new ways of channeling this energy of mine, of channeling this reader's energy, of this old soul energy that I have inside of me to grow, to explore, to gain new knowledge into other areas like online communities, like reading books, like increasing my creativity. I channeled it into those endeavors, and I haven't looked back ever since. And I don't even need YouTube for the sense of instant pleasure, because I get all of my pleasure from those activities. And let me tell you, I don't want to turn back. And then just all there is to it is to just realize that you have a whole ass life ahead of yourself. You're still gonna live for like the next 90 years when you think about it. So think about it. 10 years that you spend on YouTube or 15 years is nothing compared to the bright future that lies ahead of you. Those 10 years that you could have easily spent into something that you like will pass by just like that. Life goes by really fast, and it is very short for regret and for unforgiveness. So, are you gonna truly limit yourself? Or are you gonna live towards your fullest potential and harness it like a true, timeless reader on self improvement? Are you really gonna overcome all of your struggles so that you can grow exponentially? That's what I thought. So please, slowly but surely, progressively overload your forgiveness skill until you're ready to forgive your biggest addictions, your biggest abusers, those that put you into the negative feedback loop most efficiently. Please, forgive them, and you will grow stronger like there's no tomorrow, and you will make incredible progress, like exponentially. You will see it for yourself. If you want to join a community where we discuss our mental health and full of like-minded men who share the same values as you, the same likes and dislikes, the same goals as you, who are becoming the best version of themselves every single day to surpass you in the race of men, but at the same time, they will be like your true blood-bonded brothers with whom you can talk about any kind of topic, any kind of life test, any kind of awkward situation that you've been in. They will give you their life advice on it, like there's no tomorrow, and they won't shame you for it. Then you can join our Discord clan in the description. I know that if you're watching videos like these and willing to take action, that you have way more potential than you think you have. So please, harness it and join us on the path towards greatness and leave the 99% of people behind that bring you into the negative feedback loop. Leave them behind in the dust and forgive them and grow with us and harness your future and taste the finest fruits of life with us. We will take good care of you. But besides that, you can like the video, you can subscribe if you like, join the email list in the description and get yourself a free ebook about mindfulness, comment on which part of the video you liked the most and which part of the video you will implement in your daily life. Don't forget to join the clan, you're still invited, and become a part of the family if you want to learn about healthy mindsets that will guarantee success in the short term and in the long term by mending your mental health and bring you on the right path, no matter what, no matter the life test, no matter the goal, then I highly suggest that you should go check out Timeless Reader's Mindsets in the description. It is truly something life changing, and you would be a fool to miss out on this colossal opportunity, especially with the discount that is happening over there right now. And with that being said, thank you very much for watching this video, and remember, no one is better at being you